Who's out there? Who's listening? Who wants to know more about the world that wakes up when the rest of our city goes to sleep? I know I do. And who am I? I'm your Archangel, and I'm broadcasting directly from the shadows to your ears because, Truth Seeker, you are unsatisfied with the simple story, and you want to get to the deep truth. I'm here for you. I have what you need. Let's get started. Everyone is still adjusting to the ceasefire or so-called truce recently negotiated between the Ivory Tower and the Free Barons of Los Angeles. What does it mean when the hot war for the city grows cold? And who was speaking for the Anarchs? None other than the Valley Baron and music mogul, who always seems to be at the center of these things. I've heard the Cami sheriff paid him a visit soon after, but nobody seems to know exactly what that shadow dancer wanted at Club Maharani. I know more than a few who would give a pint of blood to have been a fly on the wall of that meeting, or to know why notable Duskborn have been seen migrating to the valley. Far be it from me to make assumptions, but I'll give you more. Next, rumors of whispers in the Rose Garden. Did a beauty from the royal court and one from the Valley Tryhards meet to discuss next steps? My sources say it went down, but others claim the two have not been seen together. How then could they be conversing? Then there's the matter of Griffith Park and the strange romance can be so difficult. What does the heart want? What does it want when it hasn't beaten in a decade or three? I hear an unexpected guest in the City of Angels is also connected to the famed White Witch of Griffith Park. That must be bad news for a famously risk-loving Nosferatu, who only a few nights ago was saved from a nasty suntan. Sorry, listeners, I don't have more on this one, but maybe I don't want to. Does what happened to this certain individual feel connected to whatever it is rewarded? Trust me. Always yours.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, L.A. by Night. What you are watching are the Season 3 epilogues, short vignettes, small stories, slices of our tale that focus on specific characters and specific moments. Some of the questions that we've asked in our Season 3 story will be answered, but new questions will be asked. Before we begin, let's meet our vampires.
Hey, I'm Luis Carrazzo, and I'm playing Nines.
Hi, I'm Erica Ishii, and I play Annabelle.
And I'm Joshua Dempster, and I play Mark Temple.
Our epilogue sponsor is Backblaze. Whether you are mortal or immortal, Backblaze has you covered. It keeps your professional and your personal data safe and ready to be restored at a moment's notice should the Second Inquisition come knocking on your haven door. Thank you, Backblaze. Please family show them some love at backblaze.com/LA by night. Tonight's epilogue is entitled The Captain of My Soul. When you are kindred in this world of darkness, you come to realize that the blood is your master. You won't feel it at first, but then, slowly, as the years grind away, you realize that your humanity is a distant memory. You will know that you lived as them once, but it will fade like a dream until you are an effigy of the person that you once were. When you are a young kindred in the world of darkness and you become aware that this is your fate, you will do anything to delay that moment for as long as you possibly can. Because once you start down that road, there is no turning back. With that firmly in mind, let's tell a vampire story. Midnight, what some might call the witching hour, but that is a different story. Our story opens at midnight in downtown Los Angeles. The gleaming concrete and steel glass towers surrounding neighborhoods a few steps away that are still in the grip of decay and poverty. And this contrast marks division of territory between those gleaming skyscrapers and a little bar called The Last Round. Doesn't look like much from the outside. It's seen better days. And there appears to be very few clientele that it can call its own. We'll get to The Last Round in a moment. First, we pull back across the street near a parked motorcycle where a kindred and a ghoul wait to take action.
This is where we're Skid Row. This is where we're coming.
Yeah. Last round. It's Nine's Coteries Bar. Again, wise, real tough, good at fighting, big vampire daddy energy. He's got all the answers.
Nines.
Yes.
Multiple number 9.
I don't know where it's from. I never really asked him.
How do you guys pick your names? You don't have like a...
Well, I think the names just kind of happen to you.
That sounds like a lot of what's been going on lately.
Yeah, that's kind of the hallmark of vampire life.
So, we're here to meet Nines, show up in style on your bike, and then what?
Then figure out how to keep you safe.
You think he could help?
Yeah, and I trust him. He's like us, you know? His fire is more like a slow burning ember. You know, steady. Sure.
Okay.
And I feel like, in some ways, me coming onto the scene, the revolution, starting to rekindle a little bit of that.
I hope so. I mean, you still seem like the same Annie.
Yeah. I'll always be your Annie. Sorry, I left the ring in everything back there. I didn't know what we were going to get up to tonight. So.
That's okay. I'd prefer that it not get, like, burned down in a club fire.
Yeah, or like scorched from punching a werewolf. Crazy.
What?
What? How are you doing? You doing okay? I know it's been a lot. I'm so sorry.
Well, now you have me thinking about lycanthropes. That's like a whole different... And
I wouldn't
anyway,
worry about that for now.
it's been a lot, babe. This has all been a lot.
Yeah.
Like, the night in the club, just like I might be emotionally prepared for this. Maybe. Doubtful. But, like, physically, I don't stand a chance against any of you guys.
I'm sorry about the club. That was my fault. I shouldn't have put you in that situation. You shouldn't have been there. I'm still wavering on whether it was a good idea or not to bring you in.
It was my choice. I wanted this. And I still do. Finding out just how close to death you are. Like, I liked it more when I was just like an innocent human who was probably gonna die. Being an innocent ghoul who's like definitely probably gonna die. Knowing the danger, it makes it more intense. And I wanna be able to handle myself and not be a danger to everybody else.
You know how when I was alive, we always had each other's back in the protest group, in our increasingly dangerous activities.
Yeah, they were.
We'd always have each other's back, We'd always...
Yeah, it was
ride or
about
die.
grounding, yeah. It's like we need each other to have somebody to say, like, that idea is too crazy.
Yeah.
Or it's not crazy
Or it's not
enough.
crazy enough! Sometimes we're such a bad influence on each other. But
So I want to be here. I want to be by your side. It's just, we need to figure out a way for me to do it where I'm not just like, being pulled through nothing space.
I'm sorry.
But so that's the thing vampires can do.
Some of them. All the different clans have different powers. We're strong, super strong. Nellie has like cool, weird spider climby magic.
Yeah, I saw
Your
her do like a
dad's-
hand thing and then
Yeah.
climb like 3 stories. It was really cool. Very unsettling, but also very cool.
Nellie is very cool and very unsettling. And your dad is like the super businessman.
That is what he called himself. That just checks out. That was...
And Jasper is sneaky.
Who's that?
Right. Oh my God. So the guy who grabbed you, the guy who saved you from the shadow monster, is my best friend, Jasper. And
That thing?
yeah.
It did say my name. I thought it was weird that it was like, oh, hey, Mark.
Yeah.
And then pulled out a gun and then got sucked into the nothingness that I was in.
Yeah, that's classic Jasper. But he and his kind, they can't hide what they are.
Okay. So...
But
I don't want that. That's bad. That's not great.
Yeah, no.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah,
Is he...
he is.
Did he make it?
Yeah,
All
he's
that
fine.
was like...
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's fine. And there's a treaty now. And so while we're not going to have to probably encounter any Camarilla thugs, if you see that shadow thing again, run.
Can do.
Find one of us
After last time, my fight or flight is really only flight, so I can follow those instructions to a T.
Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh.
Can't be safe for you if I'm dead.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so wow. I still have so much to learn. I need to know that people can, like, teleport and be invisible. Like, I need this information or else I'm useless.
And they'll have the answers. I hope. I think. I
Said he was wise, big
Yes.
daddy energy.
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, I don't know if we're still on the same page as far as that goes, but I guess I'll find out.
Yeah.
I trust you, babe. If you say that Nines knows ways to help us, that he's trustworthy, and that we are safe here, I trust you. And we don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Across the street, at the last round, the front door of the bar opens, and a figure steps out alone. The figure is very tall, lanky, and wears a bright orange, safety orange tank top, camo pants, bloused into boots, and from across the street stares right at you and waves like this. And then the figure turns around and enters the bar again.
Guess that's us?
That's us. Okay, let's go. Wait. Unforgettable.
Simply.
Okay.
Let's go see what Bro Tank wants.
Across the street, you notice here that there are no cars parked in front of the bar in this block. You notice too there's no music coming from inside. When you open the door of the bar, you're greeted by two distinct things. One is that tall, lanky figure with the orange tank top standing in your way. And the other is that instead of music, there's a faint, high-pitched hum coming from the sound system. Hey, baby B.
Hey, you.
G6.
G6.
Well, we haven't met yet. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
I
G6.
was at the rally, though.
Oh, awesome.
That was awesome.
You liked it? Was it good?
How can you ask me that? We all liked it. We all loved it.
Awesome.
Rally? Baby B? What did you call her? Hold on. One more time.
Baby B, where you been, man?
Yeah, Baby B.
Where you been? Taking a nap? Who are you? You new?
Yeah, I'm a friend of Baby B's.
Awesome.
I'm Mark.
Mark
Yeah. I know it's not cool like Baby B
or G6,
or G6. That's very
Or
fly.
G6.
right?
Yeah, I love it.
Huh? You're gonna go with Mark.
You can call me Marcus if you want.
Marcus is badass. That's like, Roman emperor kind of thing.
So I'm told.
Exactly that. Marcus Aurelius.
Oh God. Yeah. No. So maybe Marcus. It is G6. Nice to meet
Marcus,
you.
nice to meet you too. Hey, this is awesome. Look, you're among friends here that we cleared the place out. Waitrose is bartending. He'll get you. Well, I don't know what you like, but I'm sure we could get it. Nines is upstairs. He's waiting. He's in the office.
Thanks. Thanks.
You good?
G. How's it going?
He's G6.
Thanks, G6. G6.
Yeah.
Thanks, G6.
Don't forget the last bit. It's like 2 syllables, babe.
No. Thanks.
Maybe you should go on up.
Yeah, we're gonna go on up. Okay. So your dad came up with that name, Baby B, and it just went viral on a video and said, shut up, just shut up.
It's really amazing.
Shut up. No, I hate it.
Well, I love it. So too bad.
So, Baby B and Marcus ascend the stairs. The office isn't hard to find. It's clearly marked. It's Spartan, spare even, and yet somehow comfortable. The furniture has been well chosen, both for its sturdiness and its utility and its air of authority. And this is where you find Nines.
Annabelle.
Oh, wait. Don't touch. I got this thing warded.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I can touch you, though.
Wow. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
But I can't touch you
No,
back?
but you can't make the first move.
Okay.
It's like a consent jacket.
I didn't know you could do that. How?
I'll get you one. You can wear mine.
All right, we'll try to figure that out. We'll
Yeah.
see. I mean, you're getting pretty buff these days, so I might be swimming in it. But you didn't tell me that there was like clothing body armor for Kindred.
I just found out.
All right. Somebody new.
Marcus.
This is Marcus. My boyfriend. And
Oh, wow.
yeah. Also,
Yeah, I'll let you take the floor. I don't know how much to divulge in these situations.
I'm all ears.
also my ghoul. I gave him my blood.
I'm sorry, what?
He drank my blood.
I volunteered. If that makes it you sound a little upset, I volunteered.
Okay.
We had to make a split decision. They knew about him.
Huh.
It was more brainwashing, or
Wow. I see a
join the
lot has
team.
changed. More
Yeah.
than, where's the rest of the group?
They're recovering. You know,
Really?
they went through a lot with the peace talks
I know
and all.
some of it.
Yeah,
And
Jasper's,
they're all okay.
Jasper's fine. Everybody's fine.
Okay. I was enjoying the calm, at least the bit of a respite of the storm. Enjoying the moon for a moment. You've been on my mind, actually.
Yeah.
Making new friends.
she's very popular, is what I'm finding out.
Huh. Good. I have so many questions.
Go on.
You're well.
Yeah.
You've held your own.
Yeah.
What's changed? This.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
After the fires, I came into town to catch up with Annie here, and one thing led to another, and I had to decide whether or not to basically get brainwashed out of her life again, or join the team, and
Why would you be brainwashed?
I told them
I see.
everything.
Okay.
Enough.
we were living together on campus when
Okay. The history.
yeah
All right.
we allegedly burned down a testing facility.
Not proven.
Allegedly.
Okay. So,
And it was gonna be me, him, or Elle, and I just happened to be the one that got chosen as the human sacrifice. It could have been him. He was just as prominent in our student leadership organization. He also was as not provably complicit in the burning of the office. It just happened to be me, and I didn't want to hold it from him any longer. And so the choice was either to wipe him, or to turn him, or to at least give him a little blood to hold him over.
so what's next?
So we had an encounter 2 days back.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Aurora came, She almost got him. So either
She was after you. Why?
So, my name is Marcus Temple.
As in,
I came back into town because my dad's club burned down. As in, yes.
oh, wow. Wow.
should have led with that.
Victor Temple's son.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of.
Well, I have to say, I do have quite a bit of admiration for your father. He sticks to his guns. He handles himself in Baron meetings really well, I'll tell you that. So you're dating Victor Temple's son.
Yeah.
Does he know this?
Yeah, that's he.
And does he know that you're a ghoul?
Yeah.
He was the one who gave us the ultimatum.
The ultimatum. Okay. Wow, this is really interesting.
And now we need to train him up or something because
We need to train him up?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah,
You guys are cracking me up on the inside, obviously, because there's so much hemming and hawing happening. What do you want? Why are you here?
I want to be able to survive in this world. I got pulled through nothingness from the inside of the club and was then on the roof. And I got spit out. Like, I couldn't breathe in there.
So you got pulled into all of this madness and this chaos, and you're looking for a way to hold your own?
Yeah, because I'm stronger than a person. But any of you guys can just reach in and take whatever you want.
So what you're telling me right now is that you're trying to figure out what you can get from this so that you can be better off. What is it? See, that's not the way that we do it over here. It doesn't start there. Of course, that's what everybody wants. Everybody around here is trying to figure out how they can hold their own better than they were able to last night.
I want to learn how to hold my own.
For what purpose?
So I can stand by her side and protect her. Right now, there's nothing I can do. And that was made so clear to me. I can be pulled into nothing at the blink of an eye. What good am I?
What good are you? That's a question that we should ask ourselves often.
If it had been Mark that had been turned instead of me, he would be the leader of the glorious revolution.
You think so?
Yeah. He and I were partners back in the day, back on campus for a group, our increasingly radicalized group.
We held each other down. I think
We pushed each other up.
Yeah, and your disappearance kind of have gone a little sideways. But
Now
we have
a new cause.
And I want to be a soldier in that fight. I can't go back to my old life of, burning down empty buildings.
I'm not interested in going back to anything old. I'm interested in looking ahead, moving forward. But not blindly, not passively, and not selfishly. So, my question to you is, what do you want? And what is it that you are going to fight for?
I'm going to fight to protect my queen.
To what end?
And we're both fighting for the cause. Gotta make this place better for everybody. Every kindred deserves a home. And we're gonna give it to them.
I didn't know the kindred existed until late last week. And if there's a fight that's big enough that it affects mortals, I want a stake in that fight. I want to be there. This is bigger than anything I've ever seen before, and I want to help. Everybody tells me that she is the light in the darkness. I want to be there to make sure it keeps shining.
Wow. I like this. That makes me happy.
It makes me happy too.
But not just that. You're so much more grounded in something that matters to you. When you first got here, what were you apprehensive about? Me?
Yeah,
Come on.
scared. I mean, it was a rash decision. I get it. I do that.
And that's what life is full of. On-the-fly decisions that you got to find your way out of. Again and again and again, I've been there. But look, you don't have to hesitate with me. Cut the bullshit. I just want to know who you are and what you want all the time. And I'm interested in looking forward, and I'm interested in as little regret as possible. So you did a thing, and it was your choice as well.
It was.
And Victor knew. I don't care as much about his opinion on the matter necessarily. But as long as everybody knew the truth, and now you know what you've gotten yourself into. So you want in. Is that what this is?
Yeah, I want in.
In where? In with who? With us?
In with Annie. I don't think I get a choice, right? It's kind of...
Oh, you always have a choice. Does he know how this works?
No.
Is he looking to be embraced? By who? When? Where?
We hadn't really talked about...
Well, then we need to talk about that. And we need to do more than that.
I know that's not something Victor would have wanted for you. And I want to respect that, of course, but...
How are you with your dad? You close?
Things are improving.
So not close?
Yeah.
And you have a brother?
Yeah. Yeah. Twins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's been out of the States for a while now.
Okay.
Modeling career, some stupid shit like that. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Safe, I guess. I don't know. I only found out recently that we were kind of being moved around a board, getting our minds wiped all the time. Real cool family stuff.
Oh, wow. So your dad was wiping your mind
Yeah.
to
keep us safe.
keep you safe?
Makes sense now. Doesn't make it feel better.
Hey, look, I get it. I don't begrudge him that. It's not my favorite thing. I don't like making people forget unless it's absolutely necessary. Because then you forget a part of what is making you who you are.
Well, apparently he's popping in for father-son weekends, so...
Okay. So, all right. Nice catch up, huh? What do you want from me?
Annie thought that you could provide some kind of arrow or background or training, something.
How do we keep him safe? I mean, I know nothing's guaranteed, even for those of us with full powers, but I can't let something like what happened on the roof happen anymore. He's so vulnerable.
How do we keep him safe? Well, you probably already know this, but I'm not going to answer any of those questions for you because the answer has to come from you. I mean, yeah, of course, you learn how to fight, you learn how to hold your own, and you can keep yourself safe. But to me, it all comes down to what you think you need to be kept safe from. Where are the demons? Where are the battles? Not just the one with the Camarilla. To me, that's just a symptom of a greater battle anyway. So, you have to begin with what all of this means to you. And from there, the answers are going to come. And I can tell you one thing for sure, that it's not about just keeping one safe. It's about a collective keeping the collective safe. So if you are down to join what we're all about, then you have to recognize that it's about something greater than the individual. And I'm seeing that happen here. And I like that. How does that expand? And then expand. And then expand so that it includes all those out there. G6, who you met earlier, your father. Because if you went in on this, then it means finding your way back to him. Your way back to him, not his way back to him. Yours. Whose back are you going to have? That is who will have your back. At least that's how we do it around here.
Family.
Family.
Always.
I mean, first thing, I need background. I don't even know if this is a safe thing to ask for, but I kind of want a breakdown of the different kinds of kindred and their strengths, their abilities, their weaknesses.
You want an encyclopedia?
Yeah, does that exist?
Does it?
Right here. I mean, I've got my own. What you're looking for is experience, and that's going to come your way for sure. But you want me to hand you an outline?
It'd be nice.
That doesn't exist. Everything I put on that piece of paper to serve you as the outline that you... it's not going to ever be what you think it is. Nothing is ever what you think it is. There's no way to put that on paper.
Do you have a tutoring rate?
There is a knock on the office door. Hey, it's me. It's G6's voice. Hey, Nine, sorry. Some dudes across the street taking a long, close look. I'm gonna rustle up some peeps and go have a look-see ourselves. Is that cool? We
How many?
won't start nothing.
How many are out there?
I don't know, maybe 4?
4.
Are they living?
Can't tell. Can you?
Let's take a look.
Okay.
After you.
Yeah, you got it.
Don't start anything
Oh, man.
unless it's warranted.
Yeah, I heard. Truce.
I want to go out and take a look at these people, but I want to see what you see. You know cheating.
Okay.
You're doing all the talking for a little while, and I want to hear what you think is going on out there.
All right. Shit.
Follow G6.
Yeah.
We're
all
right
right.
behind.
You got this, babe.
Okay.
They're easy to spot because they are hanging around outside a car far too nice for this neighborhood. And they don't seem to be worried about getting ripped off. There are 4 of them. They're all dressed in different kinds of sporty streetwear. A lot of very expensive running shoes, t-shirts with different sports logos or graphic on the top. A couple of baseball caps. They look like they could be from nearly anywhere in Los Angeles. No weapons visible. One of them's sitting on the hood, legs dangling off the fender. Another leaned up against the trunk. Still another standing nonchalantly on the opposite side of the car. And one a few paces away, probably standing lookout. They see you coming. You know they do, but they don't move.
Evening, gentlemen. Are you thinking about grabbing a last round?
The individual who's standing lookout steps up to you. He's a little shorter than the rest and a little wider too. And he is one with a sport cap. Doesn't have a logo on it though. It's just black. We wouldn't drink there if it was the last drop.
Why not? It's a great place.
Now, let's be clear. You are doing the talking, but G6 is present, and Annabelle, and Nines.
I'm in the back. But I'm watching and I'm listening.
Yeah, it seems like it's a great bar, so it's kind of a weird decision to come on out and just, like, stare at it.
How else are we going to keep an eye on you?
On me?
To make sure that you don't screw it up for the rest of us. Or you got a problem with that? Do you have a problem with that? Do you have a problem?
No problems.
With me?
I'm just trying to kind of get a perspective on the situation. Are you specifically, you're watching me?
Specifically watching me listen to you. He steps right up close and gets in your face. Yeah, I'm watching you.
Okay.
Hey guys, back off.
Have you seen anything interesting?
Steps back a few paces. When he was up close, you noticed no breath.
Okay, well, I mean,
Whose are you?
Annabelle over here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whose are you?
Whoa. They all look at each other like a magic word has been spoken. They back up another pace. Nice night.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Great weather to make friends. What's going on?
Nice moon. We're just hanging out, just taking the night air. Just out for a ride.
Well, you seem to have parked. Do you guys do you want something to drink?
Yeah,
Bring
sure, we
something
can't
out?
offer you anything.
Yeah. You're terrible hosts.
Yeah, pretty sure. In fact, it's getting late. Maybe we'll just be on our way.
All right, well, I'm Mark. Before you guys head out.
Mark?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm
I know.
Slack.
Zach?
Slack.
Slack. Oh.
Let's go, guys. We're done here. One by one, they step to the car and open the doors, and Slack is the last to get in. See you around, Mark.
Have a good night, Slack. Don't be a stranger.
Just drive, man. Just drive. They start the car, and they pull away from the curb.
I lean over. I don't know which name to use. What should I be saying?
I don't know. I feel like you need a nickname or something, but it'll happen. We can't force it.
Okay.
It'll happen.
G6 leans in and says, "We'll keep an eye out for them, boss.
All right.
I think they were really, really green."
You think?
I think. Yeah, I think so. Cool. I mean, super green.
Let's get a drink.
Yes, please. You guys have...
Oh, we have all the good stuff.
Okay, fantastic.
People booze.
'Cause I could use some peaty scotch right about now.
Okay.
See, she's great with people.
Scotch. Wow.
Well, what?
What was the hardest thing about that?
Deciding how much to divulge. I wasn't even sure the move when I said it was Annabelle was the right move. I was the squishiest thing in that room. Basically, my weapon is my tongue, and it's what's going to keep me alive most of the time. Damn, babe. Okay, we're having a really cool vampire moment.
I'm just gonna let that.
She's not wrong, but continue.
Okay.
G6 just rolls his eyes and steps off to the side to get a few of the other licks ready to walk the perimeter.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts, actually. I have a lot of thoughts. If I said, yes, let's bring him in, when would you do it?
When you say it, you mean
Training with the last round?
You know,
I'll remind you, you're still out on the street.
we're definitely going inside.
yeah.
Back inside to the
Oh, yeah.
next round.
That's it.
Definitely going inside.
Okay.
Get this guy a peaty scotch.
Make that 4 fingers, please.
Babe.
The bartender, who doesn't introduce himself, does as you ask, pours it out, and just leaves the bottle on the bar.
That's presumptuous. And I slide the bottle a little bit closer.
Oh, something about you that reminds me of your dad, that's for sure.
So, okay. So let's say that I do
I
this.
struck a nerve, didn't I? Did I strike a nerve? I didn't mean to. That was not meant to be
No, it's okay.
any kind of provocation.
It's family stuff.
That's all right, I
Family
understand.
stuff like
Yeah.
I get it.
flesh and blood.
Have
I guess
you
that, damn it.
have you come to the age yet where you realize that your parents become your peers and that sometimes it's your job to do the parenting? Because they're not always going to know better. But I don't mean that in a condescending way. That's not a weapon that you get to throw at him. That's the truth.
It's kind of
Yeah.
a scary truth.
Yeah. Most truths, I think probably all of them are a little scary.
Well, it's usually shock when you find out that your dad lied about that science fact, that they don't know everything, not that, like, maybe they're immortal. It's kind of a different
Is that
scale.
really a shock? That's the point. That's the point. And at some point, someone is going to look at you with that same thing, with that same recognition. And what an unfair, terrible burden to put on someone to expect them to know everything. That's not the point. The point is to learn, to stay curious, and to stay open. And that means that you stay open to the flaws that are inherent in every single one of us, including him. And maybe at some point it's your responsibility, maybe, if you take it on like you're willing to take on other ones, to help him see something that's been hiding in plain sight about you.
And so,
Be patient with the people that you expect to be patient with you, like your fathers and your mothers.
It might be a long road to go to get reconciliation or some feeling of peace, but your dad really tries. He isn't human anymore, not in the way that you remember, but he really does try. Like Nine said, in the meetings, he'll stand up and stick to his guns, and he'll look out for his family.
And he fights for what's right. Sometimes he's wrong about it.
Oh, sometimes he's so
Sometimes
wrong.
the way he does it isn't necessarily the best course of action, but
But he wants to be good. And he wants to do good.
and we need that right now so bad.
and it would be nice to get to know Victor for maybe the first time. So,
And it'd be nice for him to get to know you,
Yeah.
but the true you.
I take this. What does that do to my relationship to your coterie? What happens? Does it strain? What?
don't think
Because
so.
I'm aligning myself with a different family, right?
It depends on who does it. That's all up in the air.
Oh, you're talking about full on.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that what this is?
That's what I thought we were all talking about. That's
Oh, I'm just cutting to the chase.
No, I know that that's what should happen, and I know that that's what's the
I don't know
safest
about
thing.
should,
But I,
babe. Whoa.
but I just putting it off in my head for as long as I could.
It's your choice, Mark. Or whatever you decide to call yourself from here on out. Not Slack.
No.
Nobody calls himself Slack.
No, if you want to offend like a bunch of people in an office, that's what you call yourself. But
Bartender leans over. It looks like a hint of recognition in his eyes. He smiles and shows you his fangs. He nods apologetically at Nines. Sir? Hey, my name's Waitrose. I know, I heard all the jokes. Don't. It ain't so bad. Hurts like anything. Okay. It really hurts. But it ain't so bad. And all the other choices suck. Nine's here. He's taught us all that when all the choices suck, you just gotta make the least sucky choice. Problem is, you gotta keep making that choice every night, so I don't know. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry, sir. It ain't so bad.
I appreciate the input.
He returns to his bartending tasks.
You have questions. We don't have the answers. You have the answer. Annabelle doesn't have the answer. At least not for you. So, how about this? Let's leave that on the table. And let's ask the right questions by seeing what you might offer to the rest of the group. To kindred, all around, even the ones that you think deserve it the least. And that's not an answer for right now. That's something that I think that you should ponder and think about, because I want you to spend time on that.
Can I have a second?
Of course.
Okay. Just move away a little bit.
I'm pretty sure you can still hear us. Like we did this whole thing at the club.
Yeah, not all of them have superhuman hearing. Some of them do. Maybe this one does, but I just need to tell you this really quickly. Before you make this decision, you were asking about Eleanor.
Yeah, we were doing like a... Is she in this?
She's one of us.
Wait, one of you or one of me? Because that is clearly a big difference.
She's a kindred.
How did that happen?
I can't tell you much more about it, but she's, I think, safe. I sent her away for a little bit because we needed some time. We needed some space. And I still don't know if it was the right decision or not.
Seems like all of the decisions you're making are neither right nor wrong.
They're all
They're just
bad. All of
decisions.
them are bad.
So what do you want from this, babe? I mean, I will unpack that later. Do you know where she is?
Roughly.
Dope.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I know you also love her, don't you?
Yes, of course. I'm worried sick about both of you for months and months, and you pop up and... Oh, okay. So, your girlfriend got turned into a vampire, and you sent her away, and you vaguely know where she is.
She keeps me roughly updated. But we haven't really talked because it hasn't been safe. And now you come in and it seems like the safest thing is for you to also be embraced.
I mean, otherwise I'm a liability, but the whole thing was so I could be here with you, babe. And you're telling me that
But the question is, do you want to be with me forever?
We both know there's no good way to answer that.
But that's what you gotta ask yourself.
Well, what if you're not the one who embraces me? What if it's somebody else? Is this the only option? Because
No, somebody else could. In fact, it might be better.
Yeah, but you didn't turn L. Is there a connection between parent and child in the same
Yeah, it's a little...
gets weird?
It gets a little weird.
Oh, oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that language in our
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No yum yucking, but that's not really my thing. I don't think it's yours.
No, it's okay. Yeah, definitely. I don't want to shame. Yeah. Do you want to do this?
I mean, is there any possible future where I stay a ghoul and I'm not just a liability to you?
Not a liability. You're never a liability, but if this happens, I want it to be your choice. Because I didn't get to choose.
Annabelle, your phone buzzes. It is a familiar text tone. It is X.
Thank God.
And the message is, hey, exclamation point, smiley face, smiley face. Had a vision, period, smiley face, smiley face.
Meet up? Question mark? Pineapple? Question mark?
Smiley face, pineapple, smiley face. Archangel, question mark. Want to meet her?
Yes.
Question mark. Okay.
Was that a sex thing?
No, it is definitely not a sex thing.
The next thing he texts is an address, and then meet me, smiley face.
That was something that could ostensibly be a rescue mission or a trap or just a friendly visit or who knows. You can't come with me.
Yeah, well, I need time to think about this. What's your... Do you have an open door policy? Can I just come in here and
me.
pick your brain?
You're heading out?
Yeah,
What's
Archangel.
this? Okay.
X found Archangel.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Now?
Yeah,
You can't go.
No, she told me I can't go.
he can't go.
You're staying here with me.
Yeah, I think that might be safest.
We'll keep talking.
I'd like that.
Yeah? Is that good with you?
Yeah. And just putting this out here, just out on the table. You said that if embrace is an option,
All the possibilities are on the table.
Babe, no decisions are going to be made in your absence.
okay.
I promise.
We'll be checking in. I need to think about this. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It has to be something that or everyone is okay with, and there's other options as well. But there's time to talk about all that. If you have business to take care of,
Yeah.
especially that, then you go take care of it. I got him. Don't worry about him. You touch me?
So questions answered that have long been hidden, but they now lead to even more questions. Decisions taken that lead to more choices. This is a fitting place to end our vampire story for now.